Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode here on the KaoshKraft server. Today's episode, we are going to be doing a bunch of stuff down here. You know where we are. This is the skeleton farm that we left off last episode, and I've done a few little things, small things around the place, like just adding in a bit of a back to this thing, completing these. Actually, we didn't complete these. We still have to put these hoppers in, so we do that. Hoppers are done, so that is all the storage we need right now. I don't think we're going to do too much more storage. I'm assuming we won't fill this up for quite some time, and when we do, we'll have a look at what we do there. We can also install today, if we do have a bit of time, we can install our overflow thing for our arrows and also for our miscellaneous stuff. I guess they start there, don't they? Not in there. Good. Perfect. And these ones, of course, were all for bones, which actually don't come too often. I think we've got some in there, but overall, look at these arrows. Look how many arrows we got. Okay, well, none in there. But that one's full, and remember the hoppers behind these are also full if that one's getting filled up. So that's quite a bit of arrows, so we're definitely going to fill this one up quickly, and then we're going to have to get stuff out of here, which isn't a problem. I think it should be quite easy to do, and these guys over here are building up quite nicely. So we should have our levels today as well. Is this looting? Yes, and smites. These guys don't stand a chance. All right. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be getting our levels. We're going to be doing a bit of stuff here. And also, if you guys remember, we had that birch sign that was left at our base. And I'm sure a lot of you know, but I'll let you know if you don't know. Conman 167, that very Conman, not 168, not 166, 167, decided it would be smart to steal our beacon. So, in fact, little story. Before we fought the Ender Dragon, I jumped on the server because that was just after I put the beacon down, like 5 hours after I put that beacon. He must have just walked past it as I put it down practically. And I hopped on and my beacon was gone, and he was the only guy on the server. So I asked him, hey Conman, what do you reckon happened to that? And he said he doesn't know. He gave me a whole bunch of stuff that he thinks could have happened. But then he was the sneaky one that got me. He got me twice in that time. So that was very well played. Now, what I think we'll do is maybe, aside from that, we're also going to be decorating this place. And I think we can actually give that a go. I've got a bit of stuff. We may as well give that a go. So I want to discuss another thing that I want to do here, and that is to get rid of this lever over here, or lever. We're going to probably, because I mean, this one connects to the lights, we're going to have to probably take it down over there, because I'm planning on having a bit of a control panel for this, so that on this wall, we can say, for instance, switch off miscellaneous stuff. So in other words, we can say we want the miscellaneous stuff to stay in here, and we can catch any bows that we want. Now, you guys might be hearing a bit of noise in the background. That's my crazy neighbor, all right? So if you just ignore that, I probably will be able to get rid of it. But if you guys do, that's what's happening there. So we want to have a button. We don't want levers, we want buttons here, and we want a light to indicate when they are on or when they are off. So if we say, for instance, we want the lights on, because this doesn't give us a good indication. In fact, we could put one over here. We could just do this for now, I guess. We could just do that there and then put one of that there onto it. So that means that these lights should be off and this thing is switched on. So I guess that could work, but I want to have a control panel. You know, I mean, it's just cool having a control panel. It's something else we can do, and I think it'll be really, really awesome. So we'll do that. We'll still have this kill button here because that doesn't make sense to move that. We just want it right next to it so we can very quickly go and kill these guys. So that's not a problem. Now, the design I'm thinking of going for is nothing near what we've got going on here. I want to do some, like, it's not any particular style. I just think it'll be kind of good to get a bit of color into this. So I'm planning on doing a bit of cyan colored stuff, and yeah, we can chuck that in there. And just that sort of thing, you know, I mean, nothing too crazy. And I'm planning on doing the floor, a bit of a disco kind of floor, I guess. I want to just have a few light, where the cyan's going to be coming into it. I'm going to have a few little glass blocks of cyan with the redstone torch underneath, a redstone light underneath. And what's going to happen is every now and then they're going to kind of pop on, pop off, and it's going to kind of just make a little bit of a thing going around there. We're going to do that with a few hoppers and a few comparators. I think they'll be kind of cool just to liven this place up a little bit. So we'll do that, and we'll also have to complete the top here. And I'm planning on actually doing a bit of a spruce wood trim for this. I don't know how it's going to work. I've never really done much stuff with this spruce wood, actually, surprisingly. Oak wood is pretty much my main go-to, definitely. I'm sure you've noticed. All right, so maybe just something up here. We can do this, and then we can go on the other side and put some slabs. We've got slabs. We can actually do it from here. We'll do this just to make it look a little bit prettier, and I think it'll be a bit more sellable, let's say. So if we do that, can we reach it? Yes, perfect. All right. So I'll just do this. I think, oh, well, by the way, I put in bone blocks at the back just to kind of give it something there. And I think we'll just put these spruce things on the bottom, these spruce slabs. Man, I don't think I'm going to get this. It's going to be a bit of a pain, I think. Actually, let me just be smart about it and do this. All right, so what I think I'll do now, guys, is I'll do a little bit of this stuff, and I will be back, and I'll meet you over at, weirdly enough, Conman's hole, as bad as it sounds. Yeah, so Conman's base is a hole. You'll see what I mean. But yeah, we'll be there. Alrighty, guys, so we are here at Conman's giant hole, and what we are going to be doing is we're going to be leaving him a little bit of a note. Now, look how big this thing is. This is huge. It's insane. He's done as much, quite as much oak gathering as what I have done. Where's Skelly? Must have tried to shoot at me. All right, so I've got a few things here. Maybe we can build him a proper sign this time. We'll give him a bit of oak there. Let's just quickly give him a proper sign here like that. In fact, that might be a bit too high for like a good reading height. What would be a good reading height here? Yeah, we'll just do a small one. All right, so I don't even know if we've got that much to say besides telling him what our decision is about this. So pretty much you'll find out what our decision is, and I think would be easy guessed. We probably, I mean, he gave us the option of either paying up or having a bit of a search. Now, I had a third option of him fixing it up or him paying up, but I think we'll give him the opportunity now to have a search, or else I think it might be a bit of you know, persuasion needed there. But I think we'll be all right. I think Conman's a reasonable guy. I'm sure that his search will not be that will require me to get get too physical with that. So how about we just be simple and we'll just go like the search. Maybe we should put the in if I'm saying it. The search is on, and maybe we should not capitalize. I don't know why I've been capitalizing. I actually have got no clue. The search is on then. And maybe we should have done this one side up because we need to ask him for some clues because he said he's got some clues for us. If you haven't seen his video, I'll post a link in the description. If I forget, please let me know. But I will post a link in the description of Conman's video where he did mention that he's got a bit of a trail for me to search. So hopefully that will be the case. So let's go to the search. The search is on. We'll have to go like, no, there, on. And then we'll have to go, any clues? Bam, like that. Okay, easy. Search is on, any clues? And then we'll do PS. So there's normally like a P.S. like that. This is how you do a... Okay, maybe we should do a sign. Bam. Alright. So we've got him a little thing, we've got him a note telling him how to do a sign. We one-upped him on his sign. Take that. I think, if anything, he should worry when someone can do a sign like this compared to that birch. And we'll give him these blocks. We don't need his sign anymore. We'll leave him his sign back. What? Okay, maybe we can go take... I'm fairly certain that is my diamond block, so I'm taking that thing back. Is there... Maybe there's a clue behind this. No. Okay, good. Well, I'm taking it. In fact, if he's left him in here, what is in these chests? I'll leave him. In case they're his. They might be his. I'm taking one. Just because. What... If he's left it in here, that will be the silliest thing out. Oh, he's got some good books. Okay, good. Alrighty, so maybe we'll put him a sign here saying return your sign. There you go. Perfect. Returned your sign, and then we've got him the search is on, any clues? PS, this is how you do a sign. Okay, good. I think this will be alright. I had a horse here. That must be my horse. I'm pretty sure that's my horse. I had one of these. Unless Conman's got two, but I'm fairly certain, yeah, this will definitely be mine. Alright, so that will be good. I think we'll go back to the base now, and we will do a little bit, oh, that was a bit close, a little bit of decorating down in our skeleton farm. Man, there's so many horses around here. It's crazy. There's so many skeleton horses. Alright, so yeah, I'll be back, guys. Okay, guys, so we are at the spawn area, and I've got 52 levels on me right now, and I want to just show you why this Elytra currently is not too useful for us. So, this is probably a bad idea with 52 levels, but we're going to do it anyway. So as I jump off here, look here, right? I'll tell you when I hit space to try and, like, put this Elytra on. So I jump, space. Okay, now it works. Never mind. But you know how many times I've tried to do it from that very area, and as soon as I try and do it, bam, fall. Like I move like 10 meters as if I'm flying in Elytra, then all of a sudden, I die. Well, I don't die. I just hit the ground really hard. Okay, that worked out really, really well, because we actually wanted to come to this side. So what we are doing right now, and actually we might even want to just go back, because we might not have enough lapis in our ender chest. And in saying that, I don't even know if we have diamonds in there. Don't have many diamonds. Okay, maybe we'll have to go back to the base and grab those diamond blocks in there. So I think I'll actually do that, and I'll be back. Okay, guys, so attempt number 2, and we'll show you, because actually on the way back to the base, it happened again. So let me try again. 1, 2. You see what I mean? Like that. You can see it makes it look like we're about to fly, and then we don't. It's like this. It's obviously the server that's just not catching up with what we're doing in our game client, but it's just so annoying. It's like, why, like, the Elytra are just so, unusable, really, with that. So hopefully we can sort that out, because that's not really very useful at all. And, actually, I watched Conman's video, and he also had a few times like that, so it's very, very annoying. But yeah, hopefully we can figure out how to use them and get them to work a little bit better for us. So, we've got ourselves 15 blocks of diamond, but no blocks of lapis at all. So we have to go grab our lapis, and, oh man, forget how much that sticks out there now. That's good. I like it. Adds a little bit of stuff to this area here, which is pretty good. So if we can get a bit of this lapis, I've got a bunch of stuff in here, which we probably need more than 52 levels for, in fact, but I'll bring it anyway. So we'll take those, and maybe we can just take some books in case we need to. I'm pretty sure I had books in here somewhere. Surely I have some books in here. Really? Okay, maybe I don't have books in here. That's alright, that should be pretty easy to make some, so we'll get some of those. And I'm probably looking right over books. Yeah, okay, we'll have to just go grab some paper. That's alright. Now, what we're trying to do is we've got a few enchantments, and whatever we don't get today, we're probably going to put down on a sign, and we'll make a list of things that we have to get, because we're going to try and replace our armor, and we're going to try to get the best possible armor and weapons and everything to our our personal favorite tool, personal standard of tools, I guess, and that is going to be the best that we can think of getting. And I was just thinking for armor, I've got a few different things that I want. I want to have flying armor, which is going to have stuff so that we don't get hit too hard by the punch 2 bow, and that will be in the future, but you'll see what I mean. If you're wondering why we're going to be using a punch 2 bow and hitting ourselves, you'll see why now. Actually, we've got stuff in here. We can just take those. And yeah, the other thing is, we want to have all of our tools looking good as well. So we're going to have to get quite a few tools and all those sorts of things. And I'm really glad that we saved some of the things. For instance, like our Smite 5 Looting 3 sword. That is like a godly sword to have. And I'm really glad that we saved it. And also a few things like, for instance, this over here. Very good save that was in our chest. I mean, man, dying with stuff really, it sucks. But I'm glad that we managed to save a lot of these things. Now, hopefully we can get our levels up, or hopefully our levels are enough to get us some kind of stuff back. And I want to quickly just show you what I've got to combine once we've finished off with these. So we've got ourselves these 2 hats to combine here. So we're going to have fire protection 3, unbreaking 3, and then we also want to get rid of that. Hopefully we can get rid of that protection 3 and get the unbreaking. Oh, we've got 2 unbreakings. Okay, we'll get the aqua affinity. That's what we're hoping for there. Aqua affinity will be great there. The boots, we got Depth Strider 3, which is the highest you can get there, and Unbreaking 3, and then we've got Protection 4 and Mending. I ideally would like Feather Falling, obviously, anyway, but I would ideally like Fire Protection on a few more pieces of armor. I mean, we don't actually have any Fire Protection. Oh, we've got Fire Protection on there. But I want to get Fire Protection, because we saw how well that saved us in the Nether. Then over here, let's quickly go to the next one. So the next thing we've got here is we've got ourselves Unbreaking 3, which will be going onto our Elytra. Then Infinity will be going onto our future Punch 2 Unbreaking 3 bow. So we've got all of these. So Unbreaking 3 there. Actually, wait, why do I have so many Unbreakings? All we need is those two, and we just need the 2 punches. Why am I being silly? That's all we needed. I don't know why I was going for Unbreaking 3, Unbreaking 2, Unbreaking 2. So I was trying to go for like an Unbreaking 4. Like as if that's a thing. Alright, so we'll go and put these together. Let's quickly get some books just because we might need them. Wait, what am I doing? I need paper. And then I need paper into books. Like this. There we go. Good. And now we can also do a few enchantments. So we don't have anything waiting for us. No. And do we have wood? No, man. Okay, well, we'll do a few armor pieces. So we may as well get rid of a few of these and do, for instance, some pants, because we need pants. We also need a chest plate over there, chest plate, and we're starting from scratch again, but it doesn't mean it's impossible. So blast protection, I'm not interested in blast protection. Unbreaking 3, we could maybe try that one. Let's check what we've got on a book though. Fire protection 4, I'm taking that enchantment any day. Okay, perfect. That's a good one. That's a good enchantment to have. As I say, I want fire protection on a lot more things. So here, fire protection 4, you're mine. All right, perfect. That's actually a good start. 2 fire protection enchantments in a row. Now, next thing is protection 4. Good enchantment. Okay, great, man. We're doing so well. And then also, because we want to get ourselves some of those boots, we may as well get ourselves a few boots enchanted. Hopefully we can get some feather falling enchantments going on. And we'll place that in there, that in there. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna risk it on Unbreaking. I'm sorry, book. I'm sorry. Okay, well, I think what I might do is I'll go get some sticks. Because what do we need in terms of tools? We've got our picks. We only really need a good axe because we had that efficiency 5 axe and that was a really awesome axe. So I think I'll go back and I'll grab some stuff to make that axe. And we're back with all the stuff to make our axe. So let's quickly do one of these. I hope we can get a good enchantment on this thing. What am I doing? There we go. And please be efficiency 4. Silk touch, not interested. All right, maybe. What else do we need? I guess we could probably try a helmet, a little hat enchantment. Because we want respiration. So hopefully we can... Did I need to ask? Okay, perfect. So, bit of respiration. What else do we get with that? Blast protection, Unbreaking, respiration, aqua fit. Man, this is a god helmet. Look at that. We don't need that one anymore. And that one either. This is the helmet we need. We have got pretty much everything we want. But, I mean, blast protection, I'm not upset with blast protection. It might end up saving us one day. But, obviously, that's a good helmet. Let's go. How does that look? Yeah, it looks good. Alright, so let's do another enchantment. Well, let's check what we've got on these. Protection 4? No, thank you. What else do we have to enchant? Book? What did Book have? So we Smite 4. That's not bad because, I mean, we know how cool Smite can be. That is what we want. And then we'll take one of those. Efficiency 4. Okay, that's not bad. Not bad at all. What else do we have? Let's have a look on Book. Power 4. And let's have a look on those. Protection 3. If I saw Feather Falling, I'd take him. But obviously, we didn't see Feather Falling. Let's have a look if we can get another one of those. Or maybe Unbreaking or something on a diamond axe. That'll be kind of good. And, oh, we need some of these. We've gone through quite a few diamonds already. So, there we go. And, by the way, this is all the diamonds we have now, I'm pretty sure. With the exception of a few in my ender chest. What? That was silly. Okay, there we go. And there we go. Unbreaking 3. Oh, should I take it? Power 4, Unbreaking 3. I think I'll do Unbreaking 3. Hopefully we get efficiency. Fortune. That's not bad, I guess. What do we have in there? Depth Strider is... Let's just have a look at Book before we do the book. Sharpness 4. Okay, Sharpness 4 wouldn't be bad any other time, but we need that Depth Strider. Unbreaking, Depth Strider. Man, we got a lot of stuff to put together. This was a absolutely successful, thing. I'm really glad. So let's go in here, and we will get this one. I think it'll be good to get our Elytra with Unbreaking on it first. 3, that's not a lot, that's good. So we've got that on. Now we got some pants. We've got these pants here. We don't have any other pants right now, so we'll just wear those. And boots, currently our boots are pretty damn good. Depth Strider, And we've got Unbreaking 3, and then we've got Depth Stride. No, did I just do that? You don't get a Depth Strider 4. No. Ah, man, well, we've got extras. That's what we got. We got extras, all right? So, that was really, really dumb. Okay, there we go. 10 or 18. I think I'll choose the 10er. Let's have a look what we got. Depth Strider protection. Yep. Oh, okay, I see what happened. The one anvil finished. Okay, that really threw me off there. All right, so we got those. What else do we want to do? We've got the... Okay, maybe our bows. So we've got an Unbreaking 2 and an Unbreaking 2, which is 8 for that way and 8 for that way. Okay, maybe we can have a look at what 2 punches get us. Well, a punch bow and another punch bow. It's 10, and it should be 10 the other way again, I guess. Yep. All right, so we got our punch. Then we can do our 2 Unbreakings. 8. Okay, well, there's all of our levels gone. But that's actually not that bad. I'm actually not upset with that, because once we've done these, we can put that Infinity enchantment on it, and we'll have ourselves our Infinity Punch 2 Unbreaking 3 bow. It's going to be insane. That's actually... You know what? We have pretty much, in the past 10 minutes of me in there, enchanting or whatever it is, been ridiculously successful. So I think that is actually a good point to end this episode off, because I'm really excited with it. Let's end it off facing this way, looking at me with my house in the background, my giant whatever tower. But yeah, guys, I'm really happy. I want you also to tell me whether or not you think it was a good idea to have asked Conman for the search, or to make him pay, because he will pay. He will be paying one day. Trust me, he will. Trust me, he definitely will. We've got some good plans. So yeah, they'll be on its way, hopefully shortly. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.